Everything has been a lot recently, emotionally, mentally. I'm just exhausted. My last few YouTube videos, I think I spoke a little bit about the fact that I was just tired, but it kind of hasn't gone away. And usually when I get like that, it kind of goes, like mental health, it comes in waves, but this wasn't going. I've spoken a bit about, obviously, autism on here a little bit, and I want to be quite open with my mental health because it's something that I struggle with, and I don't often know what to do with it because I don't understand it, which is autistic. But yeah, I got diagnosed with depression about a month ago now, which is fine. I really struggled to get my head around it at the start because I'd had depressive episodes before, but looking back on it, I feel like that was autistic burnout from school. So I kind of dismissed the fact that I could be depressed because it's usually just burnout. But then I had like Christmas half term and I still feel kind of shit. It's been a lot to sort of understand, well, not understand, but accept that this is what I'm feeling and that's okay and that's allowed. Because also in this episode, I'm like, everything is wrong, everything you feel is wrong, and you're a terrible person. So that makes it a little bit harder. But because of that, I've been trying to focus on building back small things into my routine to kind of not make it go away, but make it easier, make the episodes feel less overwhelming because I'm still doing the little things, like making my bed every day and making sure, even if I don't shower every day, that I'm still like washing my face. I have baby wipes as well, because sometimes I just feel dirty and I'm like, I don't want to wash, I don't want to shower, but I just feel gross. So just a couple of baby wipes sometimes just helps me feel more refreshed, but takes away from the effort of showering, I guess. So that's been helping. Eating breakfast every day, because this is the first time I've ever been medicated for anything in my life, and I have to have that after I've eaten breakfast. So it's forcing me to have breakfast every day, which is good, because I've always struggled with breakfast. In the morning I wake up, I don't want, the idea of eating food freaks me out. Don't know why. But obviously now I have to eat food in order to take the antidepressant, which is good because it's making me eat breakfast, which is making a morning routine of itself, which is good and helpful. I really just kind of wanted to talk about that and sort of take you with me as I kind of build up to that routine and get back into not feeling better, but having a structure and a balance in my routine that means if I get another depressive episode 5-10 years down the line, I have this good routine and solid routine that keeps me in check and makes it a little bit less of a dramatic fall off, if that makes sense. Yesterday I did 2 word searches. I'll show you. Also, I do word searches. I have this weird thing. I've always done them in pencil because I'm like, if you do them in colours, if you get it wrong, then you've ruined the whole thing. And I'm like, that's horrible. Make it colourful. So I did 2 word searches in colour yesterday. So I was like, if I go wrong, whatever. It doesn't matter. Nothing's that deep. I'm trying to tell myself that not everything has to be perfect, which is difficult because a lot of these lines are really wonky and it has quite upset me. But also, how much prettier does that look than that? And this one went wrong so many times because look how the highlighter was fatter than I thought, so it kept going really wonky, which really upset me and stressed me out. But then I was like, you know what, I don't care because it's really bright and colourful and I like it, even though it's annoying. So I can't look at it too long, but it does make me happy. So that's something I'm trying to do, is to do word searches and something that's not a device. I just wanted to take you with me so that I can romanticize the idea of getting back on track. So I think that will really help me get into my routine, but also for me to look back on and be like, actually, this is what you did. This is a lot. You've done a lot. And I think that's something I need to realise, that I do a lot more than I think. I've been journaling every night before I go to bed as well, which is something I have always done, but I stopped for so long and making sure that I do it every single evening, even if it's just a page, even if it's just I'm really tired and going to bed now, just so that I've got my thoughts out. And so when I go to sleep, my brain isn't still firing things because I've got it out first. It was a very long-winded explanation as to what this video is going to be about. But essentially, I think I'm just going to take you along this week and kind of show you how I'm intending to stick to those routines. I'm going to have a second breakfast now because I think my uncle went and got croissants, so I'm going to put on the coffee and have some croissants and possibly read and do another word search. Choose a new colour. I might go for orange today. Fancy orange. So I'm going to do that. I made myself a cup of chamomile tea. I have bought my word searches upstairs. I did go for orange. I did my orange one. And I just started a blue one. So I'm going to finish that blue one. And then I'm probably going to zone out on Clash for a bit because I really don't have the energy to do anything. So actually, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to stuff 4 bourbon biscuits, play Clash Royale for about 20 minutes or until my screen time tells me I've used up my time on Clash. And then I'm going to do my word search and put a little ambience on. I don't really know what's going on with me today. It's weird, it's like I didn't sleep badly, but my reaction to the day is like I slept badly. Like I just don't feel... Something's off, and I don't know what it is, but something is off, and I'm trying to push through it, but it's just in my brain that something's not right about today. I don't know, I'm crashing, and nothing's even happened for the crash to make sense. So I'm just gonna let myself crash because I don't really know what else to do. Shit, man. I literally, that always happens to me. I don't really know what it is, but when something doesn't feel right, I feel like I have to take loads of big, deep breaths. I don't really know why, but it feels like my lungs are constricting on my heart, and I have to be like, because like that, like I can't explain to you what's wrong, but I literally feel like I can't breathe, and I don't know why, because I'm not having a panic attack, but that's what it feels like. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna zone out on Clash Royale and lose, and then get annoyed, and then whatever. I just had a bath. I don't really know what's going on. I still wasn't really feeling that great. So I was just like, I'm just gonna wash it off. So I just sat and soaked in the bath for like, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes or so. And dinner is probably in about half an hour or so. It's currently 5:30. And I'm just gonna slowly and kindly do my skincare without too much. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but I'm just gonna do my skincare without any sort of expectations, I guess. I'm really tired. I honestly just want to go to bed. I haven't even had my dinner. I'm also really hungry. I've got to put away my washing and the clothes I was wearing today, hang them up. And then I think I might fold my bed down early, just so that, because I'll go downstairs for dinner, we'll probably watch another episode of The Night Manager, which is really good, by the way. There's a new season. It's Tom Hiddleston, And the first season was, I want to say 2016, 2017. I remember, no, that's wrong. Maybe 2019. I remember my dad was watching it. And he recommended it to me because that was in my Tom Hiddleston phase. He was like, Indy, you'd love it. It's so good. And we just never got around to watching it. And this year, they released a new season. I don't know if it came out early January or December, but there's a new season out. So we're watching, me, my mum and my sister are watching the first season for the first time. And my dad's just kind of watching it with us while he waits for us to finish it so we can all watch the second season together. But yeah, that's really good if you want a good show. BBC always has great shows. I'm going to be so real, I've not watched a bad BBC TV show ever. So would definitely recommend that. It's been really helpful. While we wait for Traitors on a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we've been watching Night Manager. So yeah, would definitely recommend that. Tom Hiddleston's brilliant. I love him. Not the point, but he is fantastic. But yeah, so I'll go down and I'll eat dinner and we'll watch that. Which basically, say dinner's at 6. If we watch it with dinner, that will finish around 7. We could squeeze in another one, but Lotta will probably want to play by that point, so we probably won't watch another one. So instead, there'll be like an hour. I'll probably have my hot chocolate around 7:30. So then we probably will just all hang out downstairs together. And then I'll come back upstairs. So the only time I can really turn my bed down that isn't right before I get to bed is now. So I think if I do that, that will help, because it'll mean when I come upstairs, my bed is inviting and I don't have to do that. And that's something I want to try and do as my evening non-negotiable, because I always make my bed in the morning, which makes me feel like I can start the day. But sometimes, like, if my bed's not turned down, I'm like, oh, I can't get into bed yet, I haven't earned going to bed. So I think that will really help to become part of my evening routine, is to turn my bed down, make it look inviting, so when I next come upstairs, when I last come upstairs, I actually want to get into bed. Because yeah, sometimes I look at my bed and I'm like, oh my god, so many freaking pillows and freaking teddies. But yeah, I'm gonna finish. I'm done. No, I haven't put a lip balm on. But yeah, I'm gonna put away my today's clothes and pick my outfit for tomorrow. It's another chill home day, so I think I'll probably, let me just actually check the weather. It's a little bit warmer, it's like 7 degrees. So similar sort of thing, jumper and warm trousers. And again, it's a home day. We go back to college on Wednesday. Because we had 2 study leave days after our mock week, so that's been really nice. So yeah, I'll just choose some tracksuit and a cute jumper so I can feel like I tried, even though I didn't, because I'm tired. But yeah, I'm gonna do that now. Do I look ill, or do I just, is it just because it's dark in England? Because I feel like I look really pale. Focus on my spider plant. Fine. I don't know. Anyway. It's kind of boring, but I've been really wanting to wear this jumper that I got for Christmas again. I've literally only worn it once since I got it, and it's really soft, so I'm going to wear that again tomorrow, just with my my grey joggers. Oh, I did the orange one, and I just finished my blue one. before I had a bath. So now we've got some colours to my word searches, which is really nice actually. I'm really happy with that. And I like that it's not perfect. My bed is now ready for me. Ooh, I'm going to put my heated blanket on the lowest setting so that hopefully by the time I come upstairs it'll start to be toasty. This is where I put my teddies while I sleep, so they're all really comfy. I never put them in front of my wardrobe just in case I change my mind on what I want to wear in the morning, so I can still access my wardrobe should that happen, and I can still access my cupboards. So this is where I pop them. I usually put my outfit here because I've got my hanging thing there, but I think I'll probably just put my outfit next to it because it's, to me at the moment, it's really important I can access my cupboards. So they'll just sleep here tonight. I think Mum said dinner was in 10 minutes, so I'm gonna head down there now. And yeah, I probably won't film again tonight because I'm tired, as I said. So if not, I will see you possibly tomorrow morning, if not tomorrow morning at some point for the rest of this week, as I try and stick to a routine that I don't find overwhelming. So far this has worked. I feel really good about making my bed this side of the day. I feel really happy with that, and it looks inviting. How cute does that look? And I want to get in it, and I'm excited to go to bed, which I do really struggle with because I'm like, oh, I don't want to go to bed. It looks, I've got to swear everything out, but I don't because I've done it. So I think that really works as a routine for me, even though it's 6. It's good. I think it's important. I think we've just discovered a new thing that works. Well, this is only the second night I've done it, so I don't actually know if it works yet. But it's a new thing that works. So yeah, we'll see how the rest of this week goes, and I will try and document what I can when I can. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Good morning. I feel okay today. I tested my new alarm for the first time. So this is my new alarm. It has this sunset feature, so you can have it like as you wake up, it gets brighter. So I did that last night. So I had the sunset feature as well as just like a gentle sound to wake me up, which I actually really liked, and it took me about 15 minutes to get up after it happened, after it went off. But that's like normal for me. It usually takes me, like, if my alarm goes off or if I wake up, it takes me 15 to 20 minutes to actually want to get up. But I did, and I haven't felt that for a while, so that was quite nice. So hopefully that will work for the rest of this week at college, because it's set for 6:30. But I think I might just do it every morning. Because it's really easy to change. You don't have to like press it the whole time to go all the way back round. You can just plus or minus. So if I want to make it 7:30, I can just plus, and if I want to take it back to 6:30, I just minus. I've made my bed, and I've brushed my teeth, and I've done my skincare. I'm really hungry, so I'm going to go downstairs, have some breakfast, have a drink. I was going to try and save coffee until like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and it not be the first drink of the day, but I really want it. So I'm going to have coffee and yogurt and granola, and then I'm going to do some yoga as well. But yeah, it was a good start to the morning today. I think that's just because I got ready straight away. I'm also going to get dressed first, I think. I'm just wearing my tracksuit so I can do yoga in that. I think it would help to just get dressed straight away. So I'm going to do that, then head downstairs and do some yoga. Hold on, let me get comfy. Did my yoga downstairs, and I ate my breakfast. I had a cup of tea, not coffee, because my mum had just had a cup of tea, so there's still water left in the kettle, so I was like, might as well. So I had a nice cup of tea, and I ate my yogurt slowly with the tea. And then I did my yoga, and I've just come upstairs, and I got dressed, and I did my makeup. And I'm getting good at eyeliner, I'm not gonna lie. Like I used to be perfecting it and being trying to get the line perfect, and now it just, I mean, it's not like an Ariana Grande eyeliner flick, because who's got the time? But it's a little one, and it's even. Anyway, that's not the point. I did my makeup, I got dressed, and I did my hair. I can't be bothered to do my hair down at the moment. And because I washed my hair on Sunday rather than Saturday this week, I kind of then didn't have the effort to style it. So because I haven't styled it already this week, I'm like, I can't be bothered. So I'm just going to come up with different ways to wear it down this week, which is fine. I like it like this. It's comfy and it's easy and it's cute. I'm having my coffee now, and I'm going to do my nails, because that's one of my goals of this year. Is I got out of the habit of biting my nails, but now I pick them, or I push my cuticles back and I just pick them, and I pick at the skin. And I don't like it. So my mum's got me some cuticle oil, and I've got some hand cream. So I'm going to do that and do my nails so that it's done for the week, because obviously we're back at college tomorrow, and I know I'm going to start picking at it obsessively. So if I do my nails, then it kind of it forces me to stop, because I don't want to ruin my nails. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do sparkly pink. I'm falling back in love with pink, if you couldn't tell by my jumper. Obviously I've always loved pink, but you know, everyone sort of goes through the phase of not liking pink because it's too girly. So I was kind of like, oh yeah, I'm a green girl. And don't get me wrong, I am a green girl. I've always been pink and green, my favourite colours. But I unpainted my whole room pink. Well, it was never pink, but I got rid of all my pink furniture. And it was all just white and grey and brown. But now I'm bringing back elements of pink into everything. And I like that. It makes me feel happy. I love pink. And pink looks really good on me. Pink and green look best on me. So yeah, anyway, I love the colour pink. I'm falling back in love with that. I think today's word search colour is going to be pink. I'm going to do my nails, finish my coffee. Then it's... Okay, so it's just gone 11. My boyfriend's coming at 2. I really want to watch Harry Potter. It's horrible weather. It's raining outside. It is so grey. So... naturally, Harry Potter. And we're doing a marathon, and we're in the last 2 films, so I feel like that's quite fitting for the weather. So I'm going to ask him if he wants to watch that. And then I might do some crafts with him. I'm feeling crafty today. I'm feeling creative. I'm feeling I've got energy, and I need to put it out creatively. I don't want to do anything, but I want to do something, you know? Very different to what I was feeling yesterday. And I think that makes a difference that I went to bed earlier and slept well too. But yeah, I'm going to do my nails and make a start on some random little bits and bobs. Maybe try and look at some work, because my brain is working. Then have lunch and hang out with my boyfriend and watch Harry Potter and be crafty. Yeah, I'm gonna head downstairs now and get on with some stuff. I've come downstairs and I'm currently looking over my criminology notes because I have my Unit 3 assessment next week. So I just want to refresh myself so that I know what I'm talking about. Even though I have the notes with me, I think it will just help to look at them again before I sit the exam. Also, my word search and my pink highlighter. I'm tired again. I've crashed for the day. But I've got mine and my boyfriend's scrapbook out and some little bits that I want to add to it. So we're going to do that together in front of Harry Potter. And yeah, that'll probably be it for today because I want to focus on doing that with him and enjoying the movie. I actually need to go and pick him up soon. But that's it for the day. I'm done. I'm crashed out. I'm had enough. I want to go back to bed. I don't want to go in. I woke up and I was like, oh, I'm excited to be crafty and do some colouring and do my word searches again today. And then I was like, no, you can't, you're at college. I've just put the coffee on and I've come upstairs because I'm cold. So I'm going to get dressed and then try and find some breakfast because I don't want to eat. I'm in one of those moods where, because I don't want to go to college, I don't want to eat. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to. The last 2 days, because we had study leave, they made me realise that, like, how much I missed just kind of doing my own thing. I like being crafty. I like just doing those sort of little easy, gentle bits that are fun and nice. And I haven't done them in so long, and that felt really nice to be able to do that and enjoy that. And now I'm going to go back to college and be burnt out and not want to do anything ever again. But I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to try and not let that happen. I need to just block it out. If I let it get to me, then the day is ruined. So I need to get out of the funk before it overtakes me. I fear it's overtaking. Bed is made. I've poured my coffee. I'm just having that while I get ready, because I still don't want to eat anything yet. So at least this way something's in my belly, and when I go downstairs, hopefully, because I'll be dressed and hydrated with coffee, I'll feel more like eating something. I might just do half a yoghurt pot instead of a whole one. So then it's something in my tummy and I can pick up a muffin or a cookie or something when I get to college. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think that sounds like a good plan. My outfit is green and brown today, so I think I kind of want to do orange. Also, I'm not that adventurous, and if it goes wrong, I don't really want to do that. So I'm gonna go orange, but I'm gonna go for I'm gonna do this one. I normally do these two. I don't know, we'll just see what it looks like. We'll just mix all three. And then obviously, oh no, that's really dark. I can't even see, bro. Bro, I can't see. That is rather red. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I can't undo it now though. Frick. If I add some glitter, maybe nobody will notice. Frick off. Okay, no, this is too adventurous for college. I'm gonna cry. Luckily, my trusty, my Clarence, my Southern Water, and my reusable cotton pads. Thank goodness for that, because I'm gonna cry. Sorry everyone, I'm just gonna go for glitter today. Because I'm not that adventurous, and this made me sad. Like, that's too bright! Ah! I mean, I say that, but the other day I did my pink ones, and I was like, oh my god, it looks like I've been punched in the face. But it actually didn't. Once I finished it, looked really nice. But I'm just, I can't cope with that today. I can't do it. I can't do it. Let me just, so I'm not even, I think I'm just going to do the gold one. Gold. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I can relax now. That's easy eyeshadow. And sometimes I just use my, that's dog hair. I just use my bronzer brush to just dust it off to make it look like a little bit less. There's dog hair everywhere. It's not even my dog's hair, it's like my uncle's dog and my boyfriend's dog hair. All except my own dog's hair. You know, back in the day we'd always do the light in the corner of your eye. I actually love that. And I love highlight on the tip of your nose. Just trying to like being alive and doing my makeup because I have 2 really cool eyeshadow palettes is my way of pretending that I like being alive. I do like being alive, I'm not pretending. I just sometimes don't want to be. Except that's not even true. I do want to be. It's just, sometimes I'm just done and people stress me out. I'm done today, I'm done already. I can't do this. I don't want to be here. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I'm not crying. I just thought about it. And I can't cry because I'm wearing makeup and it's pretty. I look alive! It's alive! It being me. Me is alive. Who keeps messaging me? Go away. I don't want to talk to you. I keep putting my lip liner away in the wrong place. Oh, it's all messy. Oh, India. I literally reorganised my drawers and I've messed them up already and I hadn't even noticed. This is the sort of thing that happens when I don't want to do something. Like, I'm noticing the fact that my drawers are messed up because I want to avoid thinking about the fact that I don't want to go to college and I'm dreading it. This is going to be the most chaotic day of filming this week and I'm literally going to be fine later. Once I get there, it'll literally be fine and just, you know, the initial before something and you just don't want to do it and then it consumes everything. My camera just died again. So I'm just using my phone while it's charging. Yeah, the more you think of an idea and it just kind of consumes you. I think I was talking about that. I can't do this. If I don't put mascara on right now, I'm gonna cry. So I'm gonna put mascara on right now. I don't want to eat breakfast now because I don't want to go in. I'm not going in to buy hot chocolate. Why'd I do that? There's no point now. I don't want to be in town. I don't want to be in college. Should I just not go in today? Welcome to my life. This is realistic. I don't want to eat. But I have to. I don't want to get ready. I don't want to get out of my pajamas. Okay, I'm gonna take 5 minutes. I'm gonna finish my coffee. I'm gonna crash out. I will be right back. The panic is over. Let us continue. Cool. Gonna get dressed now. I don't want to go. This is the outfit. I've just got my jumper and my brown joggers. I need to chill out, so I'm just gonna chill out. I think I've stressed myself out more than I needed to, so I'm gonna buy another battery for my camera so it doesn't die on me halfway through again, because that's happened 3 times now. It's really annoying. So I'm gonna buy a backup battery. I'm gonna put away my pajamas because they're currently just on the floor. I'm gonna put away my washing that my mum gave me last night because it's on my bed, and that will help me clear my head. And then I'm gonna go downstairs, do a word search, calm myself down, and I will see you when I get back from college. And I guarantee it will have gone so much better than I've decided that it's going to be today. I'll be back to tell you how terrible and how awful it must have been. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I'm going to be fine. And I'm alive. And that's fine. Everything's fine. This is fine. Anyway, see you later. So, unfortunately, today went exactly as I thought it would. The lessons were fine, but also I couldn't tell you what was going on in any of them. I didn't want to go into my second lesson. I was literally stood outside until my teacher came. She was like, "Are you okay?" Because I've spoken to her about a bit about what's going on. So she was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I just followed her in. And it kind of got a little bit easier towards the end of the day, and when the end of the lesson as well. And I didn't really want to go to film, but I did, and it was fine. And I spoke to my form tutor about everything too, which was good. I've needed to do that. Usually I'm quite good at talking to my tutor and talking to people about what's going on, but I kind of been putting it off for so long, trying to avoid the fact that something was going on. I wanted to go home as soon as the day started, and I think I knew that before I left the house. I looked back at the videos and I was like, oh my god, I was holding back a meltdown, and I did have one. I'll get to that. The day was fine in the end. My boyfriend ended up coming home with me. He said, he was like, "Do you want me to come back with you?" And I just looked at him and he was like, "Okay." So that was really nice. And we got a curry and we got cheesecake to share with my mum, because it's just us and my mum home because my sister's working and my dad's still in London. So we all had cheesecake, which was nice. And we watched 13 Going on 30, which I've never seen before, but I loved it. It's really cute. And then he left, Mum dropped him at the station, and me and Lotta watched Peter Rabbit. That's when I had my meltdown. As soon as they left the house, I was just crying. And Lotta was like, "What's happened? What's that?" She was like in my face. And I was like, "Up." I tapped on the sofa and I was like, "Up, up." And I was like, "Everything's a lot. And I hate everything, but I love everything, and I love everyone so much, and I love you so much, you're so cute. Do you want to watch Peter Rabbit?" So we put on Peter Rabbit, and then Mum and I have just finished watching the new episode of Traitors, and I had the new hazelnut hot chocolate that Jay got for me. I don't know if you can tell. I can tell because I know myself, but I feel that was the first day back and it was a full day. It's my longest day. Even on a normal week, it's my worst day. So to do that already not in a great mood, in a great place, was a lot. And I frankly don't want to go in tomorrow, but I don't start till lunchtime. So I'm just gonna chill out because I can't cope. I will hopefully see you tomorrow. in brighter spirits. I will say, as overwhelmed as I am currently, doing this is helping a lot to get it out and to talk it out to my friends, but also anyone else who might watch who is struggling. I don't know if it will help because I don't know what I'm talking about at this point, but I hope that it will, or you'll feel a little bit less insane for feeling a lot of things and not knowing what to do with it. I don't like crying because I'm not used to crying, but I know that it's okay, and I know I feel better after I've cried, which is why I'm gonna go and cry. But I'm trying to get okay with crying not being a, oh my god, I'm crying, what's wrong with me? No, just be like, oh, you're crying, you're feeling something strongly and your body is reacting. That's what's happening. Same way you want to hit someone when they piss you off, is your body is reacting with anger. My body is reacting with overwhelm, exhaustion, tiredness and sadness, thereby tears and sleeping. It's not bloody easy. It's not bloody easy, mate. But it's not always like this. Sometimes it's worse, but also sometimes it's better. Also, oh my god, I got tickets to Bruno Mars. What the hell? Today was a good day. What the hell is wrong with me? I signed up to pre-sale and I got on and the original queue kicked me out, and then I went back on and my queue, I still had the same seat, and then I was moving forward and then I got stuck. So I was like, this is weird. And then underneath I see an update and it says, new dates, the 22nd and the 25th of July. And I'm like, okay, let me click on those really quickly. Clicked on the 22nd because firstly it's a Wednesday and I don't really want to be going to London on a Friday night and trying to get home on a Friday, so I was like, fuck that. So I looked at the Wednesday, also it's the day before my birthday, so so I looked on the Wednesday, the 22nd, 5 minutes, 9,000, 8,000, 7,000, 6,000, 4,000, 3,000, 900, and then I'm like, 900? At this point I'm in my English lesson because I'd been on the original pre-sale for an hour and a half at that point. So I'm sat there like looking at it. I've turned my phone so it doesn't turn off, so in case I get on I can literally see it. So my phone battery is dying. My whole phone has been chugging because it's used like 50% battery all day since 11:30 when I first got on in the queue. There was one person in front of you in this queue and I was like, so I was looking, and then the page reloaded and I was like, and then I was like panicking because my phone was like dying at this point, and so my phone was glitching, so I had to like, I was like, oh my god, thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna get tickets, and I was like, oh my god, don't say that, you're not gonna get them. So I was like, I zoom in on the map and I'm like, oh my god, it's glitching, it's not loading properly. I found seats and I got tickets. Me and my sister are gonna go. I'm gonna see Bruno Mars for my 21st birthday. That's pretty awesome. And that's a really good thing about today. Why am I focusing on the shit stuff? That's so good. Anyway, I'm still gonna cry, but at least I'm gonna go and see Bruno Mars. I'm gonna cry about that too, aren't I? Shit, man. I have absolutely not been crying again. I actually have. I haven't even stopped. I was about to start crying and I was like, no, just talk about it. So that's what I'm doing instead. I didn't sleep very well. You know, I'd said I was going to do an evening regular thing where I turn my bed down, so in the evening if I was watching telly downstairs and I came back upstairs, my bed was already turned down so I could just get in it. I didn't do that yesterday just because of everything. I just completely forgot. So I came up, I looked at my bed and I was like, I didn't want to do it, so I just laid there and zoned out on my phone for ages, and then I was mad at myself and then I hated myself. I gave myself grace. I turned my alarm off this morning, so I just woke up naturally. And I had a slow, easy morning as well. I knew I wasn't feeling as bad as I was yesterday morning. Kind of knew today wasn't going to be great, but I felt like it was going to be better. All of this week I've kind of gone for comfy but cute, so I've been wearing joggers all week, but like with a cardigan, so I feel like I'm elevating it a little bit. So I did that. I wore my favourite joggers with my new pink cardigan that I think I've worn in this video at some point, and I felt nice. And I did my makeup pink to match. I did also cry again while putting my mascara on. I was doing my makeup, and I've made a playlist. I always do this when I'm struggling. I make myself a playlist to match. This new one I made, I was listening to it. There's not much on it at the moment, but it's just some emojis of the vibe I feel like matches. But yeah, I was listening to Harry Styles, the album, and what came on, I think it was Sign of the Times. And I was listening to it and I was putting my makeup on, and he's actually saying, just stop your crying, it's the Sign of the Times. And I was like, you can't cry. And it's like, oh, yeah. So that was my first blip this morning, and I was like, nope, shake it off, you're fine. I went in and I got chips and we hung out with our friends, and that was really nice. And I was comfortable and I was happy and I was really enjoying it and I liked it again, which I think before we broke up for Christmas I was finding it quite overwhelming, and coming back I'd been really enjoying it. But then again today, like, I was really enjoying it, and then it got a bit loud, and I think that very quickly switched in me. I was then just in, like, I think I must have, like, turned into survival mode and was just, like, on semi-shutdown and kind of snappy, not very responsive, bordering on non-verbal because I didn't want to talk to anyone, but I had to because I didn't want to be rude. If I was at home, it was a situation where I would have gone non-verbal, but I wasn't at home, so I wasn't safe to do that. My lessons were fine after that. There was like an element of I could focus, but I couldn't really focus. My criminology teacher spoke to me at the end because I've got 2 teachers for all of my subjects, and I'd spoken to one of my criminology teachers about the situation of what's going on at the moment. And so she just pulled me aside and she said, he told me what's going on and I should check up on you, is everything okay? So I had a chat with her and she was just like, you'll be fine, your notes are fine, because we've got the exam on Monday. She was like, you'll be fine, if anything's wrong, anything the matter, if you need to leave, if you need to whatever, just let us know, you're fine. So that was nice to speak to her. I don't know, halfway through English I was just like, okay, not halfway through English, about 5 minutes into English I was like, no, I'm done. And yeah, I got in the car and I was like trying to pretend not to cry, and Mum was like, well, Dad might do this for dinner. I was like, no, I can't eat anything adventurous for dinner, I just need chips. But I couldn't have chips because I had chips for lunch, so Mum was like, do you just want pizza? And I was like, yes please. So I had that, and I had a pizza when I got home, and I just watched Peter Rabbit with Lotta again, and just played Clash on my iPad, and redesigned my YouTube intro and outro. I'm not going to show you because you will have already seen the intro. This is a sneak peek of the outro. It matches the intro. I did draw this myself. The font I use my thumbnails, and this is my channel art at the moment, which will have changed when this video comes out. But anyway, it's different and I wanted it all to match. So all the channel art and everything is all going to be in this font, and the intro is also going to have the flowers that I drew myself, which took me a while because I did draw them all individually. Like, look, I've removed the background, but that's it basically. I drew that. I actually really enjoyed drawing it though, I'm not gonna lie. I found it quite soothing because it was easy. I didn't have to be perfect. The point was that it wasn't perfect, and you could tell that I'd drawn it and designed it myself. And I think that's gonna help to make my YouTube feel a little bit more like me, because I made it, like I created it, and I've put a little bit more effort into the animation of the intro and outro, and the music feels a lot more like me instead of just the first one I could find that sounded like a YouTube intro / outro. But yeah, I don't want to go in tomorrow again. Obviously that's what I was crying about before I started filming, and probably a reason I started filming is to put off going to sleep. I love work, I love going to work, but I'm really dreading it on Saturday. I'm so done in, I just don't want to do anything. I already feel like I need another 3 weeks off. I don't want to do anything. I don't even want to go to sleep, man. I literally don't want to do anything. I did a word search this morning though, and I'm really enjoying my yogurt breakfast, which I think is good. And it's quite easy, and I've got used to the tastes and the textures now, and I know that what's in it is good for me. So like when I have porridge, sometimes I find it too overwhelming and it takes a while to make. And with cereal, I don't like the feeling of it going soggy. I never eat toast quick enough and then it goes cold and that weird stodgy, so I can't eat that. So yogurt I think is good because it doesn't do any of that. I'm just worried I don't want to get to the point where I get sick of it, but I'm hoping that because it doesn't go stodgy, doesn't go cold, doesn't get chewy, I'm hoping, because those are the things with all my breakfasts over the years, there's always been an issue about the change in texture or the change in something over time, but my yogurt bowl doesn't do that. So I'm hoping it's a breakfast that can stay permanently. My boyfriend just texted me a really sweet message. I am gonna go to bed though now because I need to respond to that message because yeah, I'm just gonna go to bed. I quite obviously cannot cope with being awake. It's 9:42. I feel like I should have been in bed like an hour ago. And I'm actually gonna go to bed today. Instead of, as I didn't do that yesterday, I'm actually gonna go to bed. Sorry for being so emotional this YouTube video. That was not my intention and I did not know this was gonna happen. And emotions are a new thing for me. And I'm learning to be okay with them, but this is very strange. Okay, anyway. Good night. Actually, good night this time. I hope tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow will be better because I'm gonna come home after my first lesson. Because I have a donut day, I have first lesson and last lesson. So I'm gonna come home for all of that and reset myself. And then just have a chill day at home so I can feel prepared for work on Saturday. Because I don't want to feel horrible about that because I do like work. See you tomorrow, hopefully, in brighter spirits, hopefully. And sorry for crying again. I didn't know that was gonna happen and I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, good night. It's Friday and I survived. I'm so exhausted though. I'm hungry and I'm tired and I want to zone out in front of the telly and I still really can't be bothered to work tomorrow. But I'm going to turn down my bed now so that the next time I come up I just need to get my pyjamas on and go to bed. So then it means I don't have to come back upstairs like randomly through the evening to turn my bed down. So I'm going to do that now since I'm up here. And then I'm going to make a start on editing. I haven't done a word search today and I've been doing one every day, so I think I'm gonna go downstairs and do that. And I'm gonna carry on with my book. I did decide to come home today after my first lesson and just spend the whole afternoon at home. And Jay came with me, which was really sweet. That's what he texted me about last night that made me cry. But yeah, he came home with me and we had a nap and I read and we watched a bunch of kids' TV. I love kids' TV. It's always really cute and about friendship. I like it. It makes me happy. It makes me feel really safe. So I really wanted to rewatch Puss in Boots, The Adventures of Puss in Boots, which is the Puss in Boots TV show. And they took it off Netflix. I either have to pay for Paramount or just don't watch it again. So now I'm just quite upset. But it's fine because I'll just watch Peter Rabbit. But yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put on a little happy ambience in the living room. Read. Do a word search. Maybe do some colouring. Do some editing. Technically, I have homework. So technically, I should be doing that. But I don't. My brain doesn't work in the afternoon. So I think... what's my alarm on? Okay, my alarm is currently on 6:30. So I've just made it 7:30. Okay, so tomorrow if I get up, get dressed, get ready for work and walk downstairs by 8:30, have some breakfast, do some of that work because my brain works better in the morning, then I think that would be like an easy ease into it, and then I don't have any homework on Sunday. Because then obviously I've got my criminology exam on Monday and Tuesday, which means normally I go to my boyfriend's on Tuesday, but I can't do that because I finish at 4:30. Wait, no I don't. Wait, I finish at 3:30. Wait, I don't know. Anyway, I don't finish at the normal time that I would in order for me to go home with him. So I want to go to his on Sunday, but to feel like I have earned going to his house, I feel like I need to do something college related, which is why I'm not in a state to do it now. I just want to chill out. I've already taken my makeup off. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. So yeah, I'm not doing anything tonight. Oh, I said anything weird. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything tonight. Other than chill stuff because my eyes hurt. I haven't felt like crying today though, which I think is pretty amazing for me. I'm gonna be so real. And I think if I do that tomorrow morning, I feel a little bit less anxious about work. I need to be up slightly earlier anyway because I need to be there slightly earlier. So I want to give myself some time to do that. So yeah, that's the plan. Probably won't film tomorrow or Sunday, as tomorrow I'll predominantly be working, and Sunday I will want to chill. If I don't film again this weekend, thank you for coming along with me. Thank you for surviving with me, frankly, because I'm on the edge. See if I can survive next week. Next week will be okay because I've got my criminology exam on the Monday and the Tuesday, which means we're then off timetable for crim for 2 weeks. So my timetable for the next 2 weeks is reduced, which I think is really going to help. God, you know what I miss? I don't have a diary this year, like a yearly diary, and I can't plan everything out. So I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna just grab a notebook and plan everything out and plan the next few weeks because I really don't know what's going on in my headspace. And I wanna get planning lunches again, and if I'm having a packed lunch and what it is and what's a safe lunch, etc, etc. So I wanna do that again. Let's go raid my notebooks. So I have this notebook, which I kind of use for planning, but it's like random. It's not sectioned out. Like this section is random. This section is like more to do with like, there you go, activities and planning myself and what I want to do. But the rest is kind of messy, so I don't want to. It's like my pretty planning notebook. I don't really want to use it for like scruffy planning. These are all my other notebooks. Oh wait. Oh my god, one of them is for scruffy planning. Hold on. I've gone for this one for my YouTube planning. And I've gone for this one for my life planning because it's my big random book of stuff. And also I just like the pages because it's unicorns and it's purple. So